Summertime had arrived on the Fat Controller's railway, and the engines were busier than ever. The freight station was very busy indeed, and Duck had been working his wheels off in the yard.
I thought the Fat Controller said you'd be able to handle the workload,
grumbled Gordon.
I'm handling it just fine, thank you very much.
Hurry along and fetch my coaches then.
No need to be so rude.
Things weren't going so well on Thomas's French line. Thomas's safety valve had burst, and the Fat Controller had decided to put him on light work. That evening at the sheds, the big engines were teasing Thomas.
Coaches are tricky things, Thomas. Be careful with them now.
Gordon acted as if Thomas had never shunted before.
Indeed, little Thomas. We get are the only suitable engine for important trains, like the express or the flying Kipper.
Henry, you really can't expect us to believe you, right? Thomas shooting in this yard for years before I came along, and I'm sure he's more than capable of pulling your Kipper.
Rubbish!
Scoffed James.
Thomas pulling the Kipper. The Fat Controller would never let such an important train in Thomas's buffers.
Duck was becoming overconfident in both Thomas's abilities and his own.
Well, maybe tomorrow night Thomas and I pull the Kipper instead of you.
Henry couldn't think of any reason not to let things play out.
Fine then, I'll speak with the Fat Controller tomorrow.
Next day, both Thomas and Duck were more hyperactive than normal. They couldn't keep their steam in. They reorganized the yards 3 times over, and every train was shunted early to the platform.
Be careful with the Kipper time. Fish trucks are tricky things. Go slow, steady, and...
With my Great Western Way, we'll be just fine. Thomas and I are as capable as Henry, if not more.
Meanwhile, at the harbor, Henry and James had come to speak with the trucks.
Duck and Thomas were very rude to us indeed last night.
Explained Henry.
They'll be the ones taking on the run tonight.
So,
James said smoothly.
could you all take care of them for us?
The trucks giggled at the chance to pay Duck out. Rudolph bumped them while shunting and spread the word. As night fell upon the island, a cool mist rolled in. Thomas and Duck had finished arranging their train and were almost ready for departure. Henry and James were watching from the junction as the cavalcade set off.
These trucks should be no bother. We'll be done early at this rate.
Exclaimed Duck. However, the Kipper trucks, following Henry and James' instructions, caused plenty of trouble for the pair. They held back all along the way, tightening their brakes further as Thomas and Duck approached Gold's Hill. As Thomas and Duck struggled to move the train, Thomas felt his steam pressure rising.
Oh dear, this train is much heavier than I thought it would be.
Be careful!
Called his driver.
You're meant to be doing light work! You're about to
Thomas's safety valve had once again burst, and Duck, being at the front of the train, wasn't aware in the slightest. The weight of the trucks, combined with Thomas's weight, was too much, and shortly after, Duck's safety valve flew off as well, and a cloud of steam surrounded them. Duck's driver telephoned for help, A loud beep beep was heard as a long green engine and a works unit coach appeared from the mist.
What a bother, you two?
Henry said. Thomas and Duck said nothing. Henry grinned as he knew his plan had worked. All Duck and Thomas could do was watch as the big green engine played Rescue Engine.